Imagine needing money that is rightfully yours, money from a government program that's supposed to help you, but you just can't get to it. For millions of people, this isn't some hypothetical. It's a daily frustration. Today, we're diving into that final, critical step in the journey, the last mile, and how a simple fingerprint can unlock a fortune.
You hear that? That's the sound of a door being shut in your face. You've traveled, maybe for hours, you've waited in a long line, only to get to the counter and be told, you have a jammed-on account. It can't be done here. It's a phrase that just hangs in the air in so many bank branches, leaving people confused, dismissed, and without the money they need.
So let's get this straight. The account exists. The government has sent the money, but it's like it's trapped behind this invisible wall. For so many, this isn't just an inconvenience. This is a lifeline that's just tantalizingly out of reach. So what is the problem here? What's the actual disconnect?
Well, the problem really is a system that presents a closed door. Think about it. Traditional banks, for all the good they do, just weren't designed for the massive number of small, quick transactions that these big financial inclusion programs require. And this chart just lays it out so clearly. On one side, you've got the traditional bank. It's probably far away, the hours are rigid, and oh my gosh, the paperwork can be a nightmare. It feels impersonal, even a little overwhelming, right? But then look at the other side. You have this thing called a CSP center. It's local, the hours are flexible, the process is as simple as your fingerprint, and it's run by someone you probably already know. The difference is just night and day.
So it makes you wonder, what if we flipped the whole thing on its head? What if you didn't have to go all the way to the bank? What if the bank could literally come to your corner?
And that's exactly what happened. The solution showed up right where it was needed most, in the form of a corner bank. This was a brand new front line for banking.
So what is this thing? It's called a Customer Service Point, or CSP. Now, it's not a big, fancy bank branch. Not at all. It's usually a local agent, maybe the person who runs the corner store, someone you trust, who is set up to act like a mini bank. They are the human connection, the bridge between people in remote areas and the big, formal banking system.
And just like that, the conversation starts to change. Instead of hearing, nope, can't be done here, people start hearing, oh, for that, the bank sent us to the CSP. That closed door is now a signpost, pointing the way to a solution. The problem has become a pathway. But the real magic here isn't just about the location. It's about the technology that makes it all tick. This is where we leave behind stacks of paperwork and move to the beautiful simplicity of a single fingerprint.
It all works because of a system called APS. That's the Aadhaar-enabled payment system. The best way to think about it is this. The government's Aadhaar program gave almost every single citizen a unique ID. APS uses that ID and turns your fingerprint, something you literally always have with you, into a super secure personal key to your bank account. No one else has it. It's just yours.
And the process? It is unbelievably fast. Okay, step 1, give them your Aadhaar number. Step 2, place your finger on the scanner. It verifies it's you. Step 3, cash comes out. Instantly. That's it. No forms, no signatures, no waiting around. Just you, your fingerprint, and your money. Done.
Okay, so all of this brings us to the real payoff. This isn't just theory. We're talking about a real transaction, a moment that changes someone's day. This is where it all comes together.
1,500 rupees. Now, on a screen, that's just a number. But in the real world, this number means so much more. It's a successful payment from a government welfare program. It's food for the family, it's supplies for school, it's medicine. It is the end of waiting and the beginning of relief.
And here is the proof in the pudding. The money from the Latki Bahin Yojana, a specific scheme for women, withdrawn instantly. And that's the P word here, instantly. The promise of the government sending money directly to the people who need it is finally actually fulfilled, not in some faraway bank, but right there at the corner CSP.
And what's the reaction? Pure gratitude. Service even faster than the bank. Thank you, CSP brother. You know, that's not just a polite thank you. That signals a fundamental change. Banking is no longer this intimidating, difficult thing. It's fast, it's helpful, and it's delivered by a trusted neighbor.
So, when you step back and look at the big picture, what does all this really mean? This one little interaction on a village corner could actually be pointing to a massive shift. We might be looking at the new front line of banking itself.
Because when you think about it, this model does so much more than just hand out cash. It's reaching the unbanked, people who were practically invisible to the financial system before. It radically simplifies things. It builds trust on a local level in a way big institutions just can't.
It makes direct benefit transfers actually direct. And when you do all that, you're not just helping individuals, you're empowering entire communities.
And that kind of leaves us with one last big thought. This whole story of the CSP, it's not just about banking, is it? It's a fantastic example of using simple, smart technology and a truly human-centered approach to solve a huge problem. So it really makes you wonder, if a fingerprint can do all of this, what other giant, complex problems out there are just waiting for their own simple, elegant solution?